That was like a feature I was thinking about, which is if AI is going to just curate content that is hyper specific to you, you could just make a chat room that is completely full of people who aren't real, like agreeing with you. In the future, we are there. Dead internet theory. Doug already has an AI chat he can put on. Yeah, but isn't that only like one person? I'm talking about like multiple guys at once. They're adding Gavin to Fortnite. They might. Gavin Newsom did what? He was on Fortnite Friday. Gavin Newsom was on Fortnite Friday, which is a crazy series of words, which sadly is like the most normal thing you could say about the world today. Can I be on Fortnite Friday? I'm not cool enough, but I super respect Connor for doing that Fortnite Friday. It was impressive. Super impressive. This is like the monkey's paw universe we live in, though. Like, if everyone was thinking, man, I wish influencers had like a bigger say in the political system, I guess no one would ever think that. But whoever thought, I wish content creation was taken more seriously, this is your monkey's paw reality. Like, your monkey paw is like, your monkey paw is curling. And now Gavin Newsom's on Fortnite Friday. Nothing ever happens? Dude, nothing ever happens, but it's also over at this. We're cooked and nothing ever happens at the same time. Forever and ever. I actually saw freaking a couple of these AI videos floating around. And they're cooked, man. Like, OpenAI released a new video model. It's actually evil. It's genius and it's also evil. I've concluded. So not only did OpenAI release a new video model, they released basically a TikTok app on top of it. And then they also released a way for you to just digitally clone yourself in the app so people can use your likeness in their videos. And that, I think, in itself was actually kind of a genius move because people like to see themselves in memes. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I think that's an interesting idea. And they can somehow control if they're in videos or not. So like if you see a video you don't want to be in, you can like opt out of it. I guess that makes sense, but I actually don't know how that makes sense because it's all computers. Everything's computer. But a lot of my like tech adjacent friends are very deep in this app. And it's cooked. It's cooking me. It's cooking me in the sense that I've seen videos. I'm like, that's kind of funny. Like, I've seen videos and I'm like, wait, that's actually interesting. We might be fucked. And it's really realistic in some ways. Like, someone could fabricate a video to start World War III, I think, today. I think if they took away all the guardrails, we could start a nuclear war, which is kind of a crazy thing to think about. Like, there was a server out there that holds the guardrails from someone accidentally AI generating the president saying some shit that would just plunge us into the Third World War. That's fucking crazy to think about. Kojima predicted this? I don't think Kojima predicted this specifically, but they did predict a world that's just like full of noise and information. Which already came true. But I think in a world that you don't know what's real is kind of terrifying. Anyway, the whole point of this is I texted someone who works really close in this world of AI-generated stuff. And I'm like, dude, I think we're cooked. I sent him a video. I'm like, are we cooked? I said, are we cooked or is nothing ever happens? And they told me some wise words, which is, we are both cooked and nothing ever happens at the same time until infinity. When you stop believing videos on the internet are real, like right now, that's always been a good thing to do. The number one, this is the scary thing. Okay, I'll stop talking about scary stuff because my stream is just not about scary stuff, but this is the last scary thing I'll tell you, and then you can stay up all night worrying about it. The number one video trending on the app was a video of the CEO of OpenAI stealing GPUs, but it looked like it was taken on CCTV camera. So you could fake security footage, realistic security footage of someone doing a crime.
Please, I really need this for Sora inference. This video is too good.
Like, that's easy now. You could, like, make up someone doing crimes. Thankfully, we don't live in a world where hallucinating people doing crimes leads to, like, crazy outcomes with the police or military. I mean, if that were true, we would be truly cooked. But thankfully, there's, like, still one guardrail between no one is making up the fact that everyone's doing crime all the time, especially in, like, major cities across the United States. The SpongeBob Rick and Morty tweet got copyright struck on Twitter. Dude, there's so much SpongeBob and Rick and Morty shit. It's getting posted everywhere on Twitter. It's, like, kind of sad. It's kind of fucking sad, I think. It's gonna be scary when the government genuinely believes the faked AI videos are reality, like you said about the nuclear stuff. I mean, thankfully they won't. Thankfully the government never fabricates anything or makes up anything around, like, increased crime rates or anything like that. So we're fine. We're fine until that happens. Yeah, but stay safe out there, guys. Honestly, touch grass. Number one thing that I try to do. Anytime I get too freaked out, I literally go and touch grass. And the crazy thing is, people are not as online as I think they are. Like, I was following this, like, new AI video development this week, and I'm like, this is fucking crazy. Like, we're cooked, we're cooked, we're cooked. There was one day where I was like, we're so back. And by the way, I didn't take streaming off because I thought we were cooked. I was just, you know, I had stuff going on in real life. At the same time, though, we were getting cooked. So I'm like, we're cooked, we're cooked, we're cooked. We're so back, we're cooked, we're cooked. And I actually talked to some coworkers today. I'm like, have you seen this shit? It's so crazy. I work in a tech industry, right? I work in the tech industry. And they're like, wait, what? What's that? I'm like, wait, you don't know about this? This is, like, gonna cook our society. And they're like, no, we had no idea. And that's when I was like, okay, I'm too fucked in the sauce. I'm actually too in the sauce. Where if, like, with normal coworkers have no idea what this is, we might be fine. Give it 6 months, people figure it out. It might be like a ChatGPT thing where ChatGPT was only really known among, like, a few people for a while, and then it really took off, you know, as they, like, more people got word and it got better and they added more shit to it. And there was a lot more hype around it. So this could be the exact same situation. The way that they're kind of going about making these AI products is, like, really interesting, I think. But I'm always caught in between, like, this vibe of, wow, this technology is, like, kind of really crazy and sometimes really cool. And then the other side of, we're so fucking cooked and it's evil. It's like both, like, oh my god, that's, like, technologically super interesting, and then, like, this is fucking demonic. What's up, Channy, man? Look, I'm just speaking my human truth. I'm just speaking my human truth. Look, the technology can generate N6, like, what is it? N64 advertisement for, you can make, like, an N64 game out of anything in your life. I saw people, like, making up new versions of Mario on N64, which I'm like, legally contentious, kind of a funny outcome. And then I also have a screenshot of, all I will describe it as is licensed Pokemon character. How should I say this? They're a licensed Pokemon character, but they were doing a fascist cosplay. I'll leave it at that. I took a screenshot immediately because I'm like, this is gonna get taken down. But I was like, I feel like I should snapshot this point in time. Yeah, there are like really strong barriers that I'm finding, but people are getting around them, which is kind of fun. Oh, and something else I saw that was really interesting. Okay, sorry. I will not try to frame this as doomer, even though it ultimately is probably fine. Not fine. It's interesting, but ultimately not good. Okay, so on this new like video generation thing, like the current kind of controversy-ish is people are like generating clips of Family Guy. All right, clips of anime, clips of South Park. And like the scary thing is it's like pretty one-to-one, right? Like I don't know what deal is struck with third parties or like studios. Like let's just give, for the sake of this example, let's just give a very generous interpretation that like before all this was launched, things were legally signed with the associated parties. Okay, nothing's getting pirated, not making any allegations here. So you can make Peter Griffin be like, oh my god, this is like that one time that I streamed on Twitch with Benjamin Franklin, and then you would have that clip, right? And it's very good. It is pretty much one-to-one. So cartoons seem to like kind of bypass this filter, and they're able to generate like entire cartoons, like very one-to-one. You could not tell that it was generated unless like the speech was messed up. Like it's really, really close. You cannot generate current political figures. So like obviously you would not be able to generate the president of the United States for I think obvious reasons, or previous presidents, or anyone with like a shred of power whose words could influence anybody, right? You also can't just steal the likeness of, say, I don't know, a famous actor, YouTuber, or whatever, if they didn't agree to be in this ecosystem, right? They have this system where they can like verify if someone opted in their likeness. So cartoons are okay, but people are not okay. So here's a question for you guys. What do you think happens when if you ask it to generate a VTuber? Not like a random one, like one that exists today, like Gargura. Is that a person or is that a cartoon? Oh, that's easy. VTubers don't have rights. So true. So true. Gargura doesn't exist today, technically. Oh, shit. You're so right. Ask that to cover. I'm not a lawyer. I just reporting what I've seen. I'm just being a little VTuber journalist right now. Cartoon 100%. You would be right. Yeah. I saw some whole hog VTuber clips. And I'm like, that doesn't seem right. But that's interesting. That's funny and interesting. But I really can't judge too hard. I mean, I guess I can. But at the same time, I can't judge too hard because the sense of, wow, this thing is so technically cool, but also a little demonic, is like the exact same lens I used to make chat interactions. Like anytime I think of a stream idea that's like, wow, that's like kind of really fun, and I think chat would really like that, and I think other people would really like to see that as a video, but that's also so evil. That's actually like a little, that's kind of like abusing people's emotional trust. I'm like, wait, that would actually make a banger idea. So perhaps there's a lesson in all of this. What would the prompt be? Make an image for a VTuber model? I don't know. I think the prompt is just like Gargura says stuff. Or like your favorite VTuber name says X, Y, or Z. Am I going to make use of the video generation? No. I'll generate something, but I won't post it or anything for my own curiosities, but I'm not going to do anything on stream.